Capitulum XXV Theseus et Minotaurus Lectio Tertia versus undenonagesimos usque versum centesimum quadragesimum quartum. Hic Quintus perge inquit narrare de Theseo et Ariadna, nonne illa Theseum secuta est? Here Quintus says, keep telling the story of Theseus and Ariadne. She followed Theseus, right? Theseus e labyrintho exiens, Minotaurus necatus est, inquit, letamini cives mei? Intuemini gladium meum cruentum, sequimini me ad portum. Ibi navis mea parata est ad navigandum. Theseus, coming out of the labyrinth, says, the Minotaur has been slain. Rejoice, my countrymen. Look at my bloody sword. Follow me to the port. There my ship is ready to sail. Tum Ariadnam conspiciens, et tu inquit sequere me, proficiscere mecum Athenas. Then, catching sight of Ariadne, he says, and you also follow me, set out with me for Athens. Ariadna, quae nihil magis cupiebat, parata sum ad fugiendum, inquit, atque sine mora navem Thesei conscendit. Ariadne, who was wanting nothing more, says, I am ready to run away, and without delay she got on board Theseus's boat. Theseus navem solvit, et cum filia regis navigavit Naxum. Theseus unmoored the boat, and with the daughter of the king he sailed for Naxos. Ibi vero nocte silenti Ariadnam dormientem reliquit, atque ipse Naxo profectus est. But there, in the silence of the night, he abandoned the sleeping Ariadne, and himself set out from Naxos. Mane Ariadna e somno excitata amicum in litore sivit, neque eum reperit. In the morning, Ariadne, awoken from sleep, looked for her boyfriend on the shore, but she did not find him. Puella misera ab humili litore in altum saxum ascendit, unde prospiciens navem Thesei procul in mari vidit. The wretched girl went up from the low shore onto a high rock, from where, looking out, she saw the boat of Theseus far away on the sea. Tum, et si vox eius a nullo audiri poterat, Ariadna amicum suum fugientem vocavit. Then, although her voice was able to be heard by no one, Ariadne called her fleeing boyfriend, her runaway boyfriend, Theseu, Theseu, revertere ad me. Theseus, Theseus, come back to me. Neque ullum responsum ei reditum est, praeter vocem ipsius, quam dura saxa re diderunt. But no answer was given to her, except her own voice, which the hard rocks returned. Brevi navis e conspectu eius abiet, neque iam ullum velum in mari cernebatur. In a short time the ship went out of her sight, and then now no sail was being seen on the sea. Ariadna igitur in litus descendit, atque huc et illuc currens, multis cum lacrimis capillum et vestem scindebat, ut homines qui merent agere solent. So Ariadne went down unto the shore, and running hither and thither with many tears, was rending her hair and clothing, like folks are accustomed to do who mourn. Ita merebat virgo miserrima, quea viro, quem ante omnes amabat, sola relicta erat inter feras insulae, sicur agnus timidus inter sevos lupos. Thus, that extremely miserable young woman who had been left alone by the man whom she was loving above all others, had been left alone, had been abandoned among the wild beasts of the island, like a timid lamb among savage wolves. Cor Theseus amicam suam ita deseruit? Why did Theseus thus desert his girlfriend? Tales sunt viri, mi puer. Such are men, my boy. Montes auri feminis policentur, tum promissa obliviscuntur, ac femina sine nummo deserunt. They promise women mountains of gold, then they forget their promises, and they desert their women without a dime. Quistam facile promissum obliviscitur, quam vir qui feminam amavit. Who so easily forgets a promise as a man who has loved a woman? Ego quoque olim deserta sum, ab amico pecunioso, qui mihi magnas res policitus erat. I also, once upon a time, was deserted by a wealthy boyfriend who had promised me great things. Noli vero putare me ob cupiditatem pecuniae amavisse eum, ego eum amabam, quia eum probum virum esse credebam. But don't suppose that I loved him on account of a desire for money. I was loving him because I was believing that he was a good guy. Etiam nunc mereo ob amorem illius viri. Even now I am grieved for the love of that man. Obliviscere illius viri improbi, qui te tam turpiter deseruit. Forget that bad guy who so shamefully deserted you. Non facile est amoris antiqui oblivisci. Forgetting an old love is not easy. Sed hoc tu nondum intelliges, mi Quinte, but you do not yet understand this, my Quintus. Redeo ad narrationem fabulae, quam prope oblita sum, dum de aliis rebus locor. I returned to the telling of the story, which I nearly forgot while speaking about other matters. Dum Ariadna naxi relicta, Theseus ad patriam suam navigabat. After Ariadne had been abandoned on Naxos, Theseus was sailing to his homeland. Interim pater eius Aegeus rex Atheniensium ab alto Saxo in mare prospiciebat. Meanwhile his father Aegeus, the king of the Athenians, was looking out into the sea from a high rock. Brevi navis fidii in conspectum venit, sed navis rediens eadem vela atra gerebat, quae abiens gesserat. In a short time his son's ship came into sight. But the ship, as it returned, was sailing the same black sails which it had sailed going away. Theseus enim post necem Minotauri vela mutare oblitus erat. For Theseus, after the death of the Minotaur, had forgotten to change the sails. Itaque Aegeus arbitratus mortem filii eo colore significari, sinemora de saxo se iecit in mare, quod a nomine eius etiam nunc mare Aegeum vocatur. So Aegeus, having judged that the death of his son was signified by that color, without delay threw himself into the sea from the rock, which even now is called by his name the Aegean Sea. Post mortem regis Aegei, filius eius Theseus rex Atheniensium factus est. After the death of King Aegeus, his son Theseus became king of the Athenians, qui multos annos Athenas magna cum gloria rexit. He ruled Athens for many years with great glory. His verbis Sira finem narrationis facit. With these words, Sira makes an end of storytelling.